winning more hands, adding $10.
I mean, if you raise bigger, you're going to win more hands.
Oh, my gosh.
But when you lose, you're going to lose more money.
This happened so fast, and this is the first real cooler scenario pre we've seen, and it has to be aces versus kings? If you guys are not watching, now is the time to come back. Look at your screens, because we are about to have a 5-bet pot. How does this happen, heads up? We've seen more kings all day today than you would even see in a live or a full ring. Now it's kings versus aces. And these guys are giga deep. We actually may not see a 5-bet from Rampage. Gets really hard to construct a 5-betting range. Kings actually 5-bets more often than aces because it needs to be protected a little bit more. It does get tricky when you're sitting this deep. Both players started this hand with almost 400 big blinds. And there's the 5-bets from Rampage. Not sure Doug is what he's considering, but most likely I would think he puts in just a call here on the button. But we may see the very rare 6-bet pre-flop. There's the call. SPR is about 3, a little less. And what a board! If there was a board I could have asked for to see these two hands get it in, it's this one. These two have been chatty all day. Not so in this hand. Small bet from Rampage. I would almost argue too small. I don't see a reason for Doug to do anything but call here, and there it is. Nine. I think it's possible for players to still have 9s in this 5-bet pot. But it really doesn't change much. Keeping this board low is a beautiful sight. And this is why I say Rampage maybe could have sized up a little on the flop. If he'd sized up just a little bit more, he could very comfortably jam the turn. But if he jams here to get all the money in, it's a bit big, even though it may not be the craziest thing. But he's going to go more geometric to keep setting up 3 streets of value to get it in by the river. And it kind of sucks facing bets like this as Doug, because even if all the alarm bells are going off, you can just never fold. There's the call. Keep it low for us. Perfect. I don't think it's unreasonable at all for Rampage to ship it in here. I want to see it.
On.
There's the jam. And there's the call. $16,000 pots.
Alrighty.
Heads up against Doug Polk.
Let's see what it is. Does he have me covered, or do I have him?
Aces versus kings. What a spot for Rampage Poker. Comes out to Texas. Sits in the ring with the best heads-up player in the world.
Okay.
Aces versus kings?
Yeah, he's got me. Okay.
All in? 400 big blinds deep?
Okay.
Want to play Lodge Card Club's next big event? The details are in our pinned comment. Won't be 3 p.m. Central.
Play Omaha. Yeah, there's an Omaha game. There's a
And then on Monday,
game out there right now.
the final table
After.
will get a
We were
starting
playing that on
time
Tuesday, earlier this week.
for you.
Playing round and round, Hold'em and PLO. Round of each. Round of each. Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah. Max pressure.
So there's a 5, 10, 20 Omaha? Is that what you said? Interesting.
2 and 3. 4.
Trey ace-5 suited heads up against Rampage. And Trey flops trips. 2 pair for Rampage. Trey quickly checks. And Rampage reaching for chips.
You can talk about pink, orange.
Again, it's not allowed. By rule, you cannot do that.
Pays it off.
You're out of the hole.
Trey heating up late. And he's the one that wanted to lock the doors and not go home. The Winter Series.
Happening. Oh, really?
Yeah.
In here?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, these streams are going to be going on for forever then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
Worth it?
T1000 breaking the news that the Lodge studio is investing in an espresso machine. Don't know when that will be installed as Alex hits top pair.
Rampage with the wheel draw, backdoor hearts. And he's firing. See if Alex wants to raise right now. Sevens could use some protection. Just makes the call.
Nut flush draw now to go along with the wheel draw for Rampage. See how aggressive he gets here. He made a play on Yushan just a few hands ago with a lot less. Now he's got a combo draw.
Good card for Rampage. Can definitely double barrel and does for a large size. Puts a lot of pressure on Alex's pair of sevens.
Rampage has been doing a lot of overbetting here. And Alex is coming along. Rampage needs some help. Does not come. Check mark for Alex.
Front door clubs come in.
I think that just classed as a joke. I mean, loosely. Bad joke, but a joke.
Rampage has been firing the entire time. Knows that his ace high here is no good. What can my opponent have is what Rampage is thinking as Alex checks over his option.
Look at that stare from Alex. Man himself, Rampage.
Not afraid. You know, he loves putting in big bluffs.
Taking the poker world by storm the last 2 years.
Here we go.
Looks like about 8,000. 9,000. That's 75% of the pot.
Alex sitting here with third pair and a jack kicker. Still with his knit button. Could go either way here. A bluff catcher, jack 7 off. As we take a good look at the board, the chips.
He does have his knit button. That is a factor as well. He's going to make the call.
A great call there by Alex. As Rampage announces, you're good.
Alex.
All Rampage can do is smile, nod, and admire.
Something like that.
Yeah. It's just like, well, I know exactly what Doug's up to here.
Well, everyone knew what was going on. It was just like Doug is going to
Mo
do
Money
whatever
sent them
it
into
takes to try and not
the
lose here.
Yes.
permanent
I
hospital.
guess I should have just
It's a call?
given up.
Yeah. I just limped.
Remember that hand with Mo Money?
Super Mario.
Punishing the
4,000 in chat and growing. Terrorist, ace jack off, 700 to go.
Yeah. I'm trying to get the nits.
Ooh.
Rampage decides to juice it up late in the knit game. 3 bets to 24. Will Mariano play with the 5-3 suited is the question, but we're first on Yushan, 99 Gretzky. 4-bet likely incoming, but a little hard to navigate off of 18-5. Just makes the call. Giving Mariano a price with a sneaky 5-3 of spades. He's thinking about his options.
And wondering if Rampage, who started the 3-betting, is going to be in this. He's got to be at least in this hand for fear that Rampage will get rid of his knit button and he'll owe the tax.
Terrace with the ace-jack, not going to complete.
I think we swapped. I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible.
You just started the carnage and then just got out of there.
Well, you're going to get to see it on the stream.
Would have connected with top pair,
What day is
as
it?
does Rampage.
14th, okay.
No player with the club.
In sober October or something.
Yeah, maybe there was.
Halfway.
Is that what you're doing?
You're sober October. No.
Yeah.
I was sober yesterday.
Gutter ball from Mariano, looking for a 4, and he's reaching for chips.
Good end today, though.
I don't think it's going to win. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Moment of silence. Moment of silence for Bulldog's sobriety.
Thank you. It's been tough. It's been a battle, but rewarding.
I don't know how those one beer guys do it. Like, I'm either not drinking or I'm just like.
I'm the same, yeah.
Just
So it's
completely in the mix.
nit on nit violence here. One of these players will pay the
They
tax.
go like a little bit tighter.
Another club, nobody with a club.
It's also no way to live.
I can
Open
agree.
ender
With
now
the first one, I'd be like,
for Mariano.
I can't.
Yeah. Having 1, I'm having 12.
0 is so much easier than 1.
Yes, yeah, it is, yeah.
Mariano shuts it down. Waving the white flag here. Does Rampage want to take a stab or see a river?
Not achieved your day of sobriety, and you've also not enjoyed it.
Goes to the river, we will go. Final table Kev gives us a
It's
6.
best just to have like 1 or 2 and have them early.
To
on.
pair for Rampage.
Like, that's probably the best way to drink, but it's also the least fun way.
Yeah, I mean,
So
it kind of completely defeats the point of it.
Mariano in a bad situation here. The only way he can win this pot,
your heart rate's not
he
high.
feels, is to bet.
You're assuming that you stop.
But just
Okay, well, hold on. I said day drinking.
basically, he is playing the board.
Would go check if he waves the white flag.
When you said it, I was like, I don't think so.
And he's going to go for some bubblegum and banana. Looks like AK, Rick.
Right, yeah.
About half pot.
Yeah, sure.
This will not work.
European countries do that. Spain and Italy.
Rampage trying to decide, do I need to turn my 2-pair into a bluff, or am I good here? And I think he'll just settle on calling the 8K. Raising seems a bit dangerous. Does have some removal to top boat. Mariano praying for, he will
Here comes the
indeed.
raise.
Will indeed raise here. It's going to be a quick fold.
Wow.
Pot size raise there.
Pretty ballsy raise. Just wasn't quite sure if he calls there and see maybe my jacks and 6s aren't good here.
2,800 already watching on this Friday afternoon. Rhonda, some suited Broadway cards.
Sorry, everybody just fold.
Yeah.
Starting with you, Yuchon.
Yeah. Everyone just relax. You obey.
Folks, they're playing $25.50, $50 big blind ante, and a lot of the time you're going to see a $100 straddle on.
I was gonna.
1400. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Rasmus from Denmark. How you doing, Rasmus? Here's the Cowboys for Rampage. 3 bets to 1,400.
We got a chocolate one for tomorrow.
Here we go, folks.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Rhonda hits top pair, but way behind.
I have a confession to make.
Her aces went down earlier to Cinnabon. Cinnabon doubled up when he flopped a set of queens.
Oh, wow.
Now she's in trouble once again.
I didn't hear anything.
I tried to. There's no one around.
2/3 size pot bet for Rhonda.
It was late. And I'm not proud of this, but I couldn't,
Mom, I didn't hear a thing. I'm on thin ice, so, you know.
I couldn't sleep well thinking about it.
Hand number 21.
You can have it, huh?
I texted Andrew Neeme about it as well.
It's going in the notes.
I said, who do I pay? No one's here. He's like, oh, your downswing is that bad, huh?
Nice over-the-shoulder look. Rhonda
I lost my suitcase.
is dead to one of the 2 available queens.
That's right, man. I'm sorry. So if the girl up front gets in trouble for inventory,
I'll come find you.
that's right.
Simply bet 4,500.
Little over half-size pot bet. 4,500. There's the call. You see those yellow chips, 1,000. The orange chips in front of Rampage's stack there, $25,000 chips. And Rampage with the check mark. Ronda, top pair, great kicker.
All in.
All in, and Ronda is going to get stacked here. Huge pot, 38,000. And Ronda has had a tough goings early.
Start here. Let me, if I can, buy from here. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Just
Hand number 12, Ronda
down
lost a
and-
$22,000 pot.
Nice hand.
Thanks.
We thought
Adding.
that someone was going to lose 100,000 today. We're only 69 hands in.
300?
For now.
Yeah?
Adding 30K.
Oh.
Lisa. Adding 30K.
Okay. I'll just,
Oh, no. That's not what was supposed to happen.
I was considering raising, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to call and see what happens.
18.
Yeah, that's
And then you look at how many pots are just like raise, 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 raise. Check raising, all this shit going on.
Rampage again with the bullets. 3 bets to 1,800. Gets 2 callers. Open ender for Terrace. 2 pair for Alex. Will the aces get cracked? Shaping up for a good one here. Rampage checks his aces.
I was in New York recently, and I went to the Comedy Cellar.
You did? I love that place.
Yeah.
You're like this with everyone.
You were so wedged in.
Yeah.
And it's
the
weird.
lineups are killers.
Oh yeah, they're
all high level.
It's really something. And the layout of have you been?
Yeah.
The layout of the room is really weird. Because it's like normally you'd think you'd have like a
Diagonal.
performer and then an audience, but like the room is like a rectangle.
Alex 2 pair.
and they're
That's
here.
3,000.
There's like 10 feet to a wall, and the audience is on the sides.
Yeah.
Really, really weird.
Hand number 69, folks.
Do you know the Norwegian guy?
Yes, he's
was
so good. Did you see the Indian lady?
No. There's like some, I wish I didn't remember
Norwegian dude.
any of the names. I wish I remembered, but there's like some girl that works at Comedy Central that was like the headliner.
Okay.
Oh, the host was incredible. I forgot his name too. He was like, honestly, he was the best.
There's the raise. A little min click to 6,000
Did you go to the stand?
from Terrace.
No.
Another good one.
Yeah, I saw that was good. We only had one.
And Rampage is going, what could these guys have? I got the bullets.
We went to the Comedy Cellar. It was cool.
Have you been in the mothership here?
I haven't yet.
You gotta do that.
It's hard to get in, right?
Yeah,
Or-
a little
or-
bit. You just have to be proactive about the tickets.
Okay. Is there a secondary market really or no?
What's that?
Is there a secondary market?
No, they don't allow that. It's a good thing.
Is it a good thing, you think?
It deters bots and people scooping them up that aren't going to go. So you have to have, the last name has to match the ticket.
Oh, shit.
And there's the raise to 14,000.
First lived here, I was trying to buy tickets.
And back to the original bettor, Alex, who has 2 pair.
Yeah, it's a little easier now. You just have to be willing to, like, be there on time on the site when they launch. And then you'll pretty much guaranteed to get it.
There was a bunch of jokes. Like this, the girl comedian, she was like the headliner basically. But like, I didn't understand what she was talking about. I think it was like young people thing.
Can I see how many pinks you have?
And like, there was some pronoun stuff I didn't write. And then she went down a lane where I was like, I don't actually know what
for
she's
you.
talking about.
Thank you.
anymore.
That's good enough.
Jokes, but
That's good
seven
enough.
things.
Thank you. Over your head.
All players very deep here.
Like woke kind of stuff. And I was just like, sounds funny.
They have if she's in,
She had some good
if she's
too.
on how many centuries, it has to be a certain way.
Yeah. Her like delivery was good, and she had some other stuff that was good, but it got into territory where I was like, is that a weird thing with New York? I feel like they're not fully kind of back from COVID even. Still good,
so
good chunk
hard.
of masks and like people talking about during COVID what it was. It's interesting.
They make you put your phones away.
Yeah. Yeah.
All in?
All in from Alex. Another huge one brewing here. Terrace with the open ender. Gonna lay it down.
God, why did you raise me, man?
Good fold by Rampage there.
Wasn't such a good.
Lays down the aces.
Wow.
The fly likes you.
The fly is. You
Just
can't really
damage
see the
it.
fly
Hell's
on
happy.
camera, so it looks like you just want to
I
find
was
your
happy the fly is back.
At first I was getting crushed, then I started crushing, and then I started crushing at the PLO game as well. So, man, what are the chances of that?
15
Rampage 3-bets to 1,500. Mo with his knit button. Looks like he's going to come along with ace-4 offsuit.
What did you get? What did you try?
Trey also with ace-jack.
Oh, I'm angry now. I got a blue moon as well, so I can alternate, you know? A little bit of blue moon, a little bit of the other one. Whatever feels right at the right moment, you know? I've never tried in my life.
Oh,
Have you?
no.
So, I don't know what it's like.
Okay.
We should ask everybody at the table.
They like it.
I've never done it as well.
No.
Never.
Never done it. I know people who have, but I've never
I
done
thought
it.
that's normal here. No?
Among certain groups
Try
of
once?
people, sure, sometimes.
Depends where you're at.
But, I mean, I generally, I'm not really into that stuff.
Terrence, what do you do?
Both players
You're a wizard.
think they just nailed Broadway,
Software engineer, I'm kind of
but they got the same hand.
That's what I do too.
No knit button will be released
Long time ago, though.
Oh yeah.
from Rampage. He just checks.
I mean, I used to work in Silicon Valley for a little while.
Oh, sick. Okay. Yeah, I worked there.
For like 5 years or something like that.
Wow.
Okay.
And then I made my way here and kind of like run.
One of the people that needed to lower taxes and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, my company went public, so that
Oh,
was
that's
good.
cool.
And
Yeah. Okay.
made decent money there, and moving here helped out with that.
Yeah.
Avoiding the taxes.
Right. Okay.
So it's good.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
cool.
there you go. Yeah, I'm a software guy, you know?
Yeah.
Like Python, C++, stuff like that.
That's cool.
Rust is my favorite programming language, if you're curious.
Okay.
Have you heard of Rust?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Rust is really nice. I mean, you can compile it into, what is it called? Like in the browser.
Quick call, showing the same hands.
Good hand.
And no knit button is released there.
Speed, please.
I manage a group. So I work Dropbox. Dropbox. Ship it.
Oh, you win. No, give him a pot.
Chop that one up.
What a fucking turn.
Petey Bork
Unbelievable. Both of us are like, we
headed to the Irish Pen in 3 days. Good luck, Petey Bork.
Nuts against this guy. You keep running into the nuts.
I couldn't believe I finally hit something.
You're thinking like, finally.
Finally. I'm like, nope.
It's going to be a fun one.
300 from seat 2. 1,000. 1,000.
又来了。
EFAM Big Slick suited. 3 bets to 1,000. And Trey now with the 9s. Trey 4 bets to 2,200. And Rampage with Big Slick. Here we go, folks.
There's 5,000.
The 5 bet to 5,000. And Mo gets out of there with his crabs. Efan goes all in.
20K or something?
And we got Big Slick on Big Slick. Efan, Big Slick suited.
Whatever. Who cares?
21.6 total.
Whatever.
Yeah. That's a call. Turn them up, please.
Both with Big Slick. Efan looking for spades.
That's brutal.
2 flush draws is better than 1.
Yeah.
Rampage says 2 flush draws are better than 1. Uh-oh. Efan on a free roll.
That doesn't happen often.
That's me. That's all me. Hand's already over.
Chop it up.
2 flush draws is better than 1.
Yeah.
He did? Okay, so 多少万?
You save me money.
Right.
I didn't have the best hand there.
I don't want
I didn't have a good hand for anything, but maybe I would have somehow won because nobody raised here.
$900.
3 bets, 900.
We have started the last knit game of the night.
21.
And Efan fires out, raises to 21,000 with a pair of 7s. Rampage, top here. Table got silent. Really the first time tonight we've seen Rampage in the blender here. Makes the call. Rampage going to win a $50,000 pot.
Wow.
Figured it out.
Called being a station.
And makes the call.
Not too much.
Holy shit.
You beat up.
Had a king also.
No, I'm not sad. I'm sad for you, yes. A little
That's
bit.
sad. You're sad for somebody that's sad.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. You're the supreme dealer.
Supreme dealer.
Leader. Dealer and leader.
Alex, you got to beat him in this.
No,
in this
buddy,
game,
his
buddy.
We took his soul. It's bad. He's broken really bad. I feel bad.
So you're not going to let him win this Nick game then, right?
No. That's not gonna happen.
He's not gonna take it easy on me.
Yeah.
But he's broken right now. We need to give him.
Plus, like at this point, I already have
Terrace
no
is
soul,
enjoying
so
the
it's
show,
gonna get
just
lower
sitting
than that,
back,
right?
relaxed.
Something is wrong right now with you, Doug.
I agree. I've been losing. That's not ideal.
It's not that you've been losing. It's just like you're not even like trying to put up a fight. You just like
It's the way he's losing.
it's the way he's losing.
It's sad. Right?
Yeah, it's sad. It's really sad. Like he's bluffing when he's not supposed to bluff.
Yeah.
Well, that's a fight, though. That is at least a fight.
He's 3-betting pre and just giving up on the flop when he doesn't
perfect,
connect.
When it comes perfect for him to
Yeah, when it comes perfect.
That's so weird.
Buddy, I've never seen that in my life. I mean, I don't know.
Unlimited bullets Alex has in his arsenal.
It's gonna be a great game.
Terrace,
Get you
this
in
is
there.
not. Is this a different guy? Or
Terrace is speechless for the first time ever.
Complimenting Doug.
Yeah.
He's been dead quiet for 3
He's been
hours,
dead
dude.
quiet because there's nothing to compliment. He's just.
What do you do when your hero just disappoints you?
He's
You know?
wondering where his hero went. He's like, yes, Rampage.
Terrace is so sad that he lost his hero.
Yeah, he's gonna go home. He's gonna take the poster of me off the wall. He's gonna get a picture of Alex like my new hero.
I'm gonna unsubscribe to everything just unsubscribe YouTube, everything, buddy. This is not you. I don't know. It's just,
Downswing poker.
you've let me down. You know? You still have time to redeem
You're like,
yourself.
I am the captain now.
You have 2 hours to redeem yourself, Doug.
I don't know what to do with that. I really don't know what to do
Listen,
with
Doug,
that.
you gotta try harder.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
Even
Words of encouragement from Terrace.
Fight back.
stop saying kick me.
Stop saying.
Meanwhile, it's
Kick me in the
Rampage versus
face.
Yushan. Jack high versus two
You know,
pair.
it's actually pretty endearing to be stuck this much and like the total butt of every joke. Like, people would only do that to you if you're like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. You know you made it
you
when
would
you're
only do
stuck
that to
this
someone
much.
where you're like, this is fine, you know?
Yeah.
And it's on a curve. It's either like you're a complete fucking asshole and everyone hates you. Oh my god. No, I'm just kidding.
Moment of realization, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, this is sad.
I'm with you. It is sad. I agree. I'm with you on all of it. I don't know what.
Rampage bets
I've
8,500.
never seen this
Yushan
before.
going nowhere, makes the call.
I've never
wish
seen
I
it.
had
A good bluff card on this
For me,
river
this is
if
the first.
Rampage
Just-
wants to take it.
Honestly.
Doesn't have any showdown value.
Subscriptions to be canceled.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
It's the first, buddy.
It does make sense.
EagleWars.com, baby.
What did I ask you earlier, Rick?
You gotta get.
We still got.
You gotta
souls.
get some.
What's that?
You gotta get
What's
some
a
hands in there
characteristic
where
of a
more
great
people lose
poker
too,
player?
but they explain
Heart.
How it's fine.
I said heart.
So here, it's the guy
And
that's
no
been betting a
fear.
lot, so obviously
Right.
we 5-bet,
Obviously, yeah.
of course. And he just happened to have it.
Wow, that's crazy.
You
how
can't
many
be
times I
results
hear
oriented here at EagleWars.com. You need to make sure the ego is fully blasting at all times.
There is.
Going for it, 14,000. Can Yushan pick this one off with the 9-5 offsuit?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yushan torn. He knows it's such a great bluff card. He knows that you know that I know. But can he pick it off? As he stares across the table trying to get a read. It's hard to get a read on Rampage. Hard to get a read on any of these guys. All talented poker players battling under the lights. You making this call for $14,000?
Yushan may find this call.
You used to be the president of his fan club.
He
You
was
used to be.
bluffed earlier in the show by Rampage. And he still feels the sting of that bluff.
Let's see if you're right, Rick. You look to be right.
Bluffing.
Yushan. The legend of Yushan. Two of the young stars of poker. Rampage and Yushan.
Hey, where do you learn to do that?
EgoWars.com.
EgoWars.com, baby. You got to do instructor. You got to do instructor. Oh my God! Wow, that was a nice call down.
Also want to thank our special guests this weekend, the amazing Mariano and Rampage. They're great people. They do great content. Great poker players. We always appreciate when they come to town. They told me last night that the Lodge was the first ever stream they ever played on, both of them, a couple years ago.
Like 1:30 to start.
I think it was a little bit more.
Okay.
So we've
around there, 140.
been there for all their growth and tremendous success. We're proud of them. Rampage calls with King Queen suited. 37,500 in the skillet. Here's the flop.
Like
Couple of spades for Rampage. Doug continues with a $10,000 bet. Rampage going to go nowhere with the spades. Makes the call. Hand number 194, shaping up. Will Doug continue to fire here? Doug hits an ace on the river. Doug trying to get rid of his knit button. And also he goes check, check. Doug will take down 57,500.
All right. Have to see it to believe it.
Greg Potter is our Thursday commentator. And Skull and I take the remaining days. Although Skull's been playing a lot more, so did well last night.
Got off to a rough start yesterday, but
did.
rebound. Ace-queen for Rampage.
Jerome Teal checking in from Australia. Sitting right next to a kangaroo and a koala bear.
on the rip. Just refresh. If you guys are having problems, refresh.
Bob Casiero, thank you for that super chat. Always a longtime fan, Bob Casiero. Doug, gonna put 17,000 into 25,000. About a 2/3 size pot. Bet. Both players with their knit button. Rampage looking for the king for Broadway. Rampage, who before this hand was up 10,000. Doug with the check mark.
Saw these guys battle for hours. 10-20 heads up on Thursday. All leading up to this matchup on Saturday. High stakes poker. Watch live stream. Rampage seems to be waving the white flag. Polk gonna go for some value. Gonna lose his skull. Don't see him folding to any amount if somehow, some way Rampage goes for the check raise. Doug deciding on what number to target.
8,000. That orange chip is 25,000. It's actually a $39,000 bet.
Only beating some stone cold bluffs is Rampage. Beating the 8-9s of the world. The king queens, but he's blocking that with the queen of diamonds. Losing any jack 10. He's going to lay it down. Double checks his whole cards. I don't see him making a move here. Thinking about perhaps hero calling for 40,000. Once he kind of plays with those cards like that, you see the agony on his face. He's never raising here. Thinking about being a hero and flushing 39,000 down the drain. Don't do it, Rampage. Diamonds do brick, but he has a diamond in his hand. We've seen Doug make moves all day with like an ace-5 type of holding, but Rampage seems torn here. Can he get away? He does.
I didn't say I was hurting it. It did.
It's also kind of hard to throw the
Should have
good
tried to
game
raise
solver,
you there,
you know?
maybe. What do you
Something is
how would
pressing
you
on the
actually
sciatic
raise?
nerve.
Like a big raise.
How big?
Like 7K.
Doesn't sound good.
Really. Good thing I didn't do that.
There's a point where I would fold, but I don't know.
Okay, but not 7K. 7K wouldn't be. Yeah. I'm not,
Aces for Rampage. Here we go.
yeah, it would be strange.
I'd be like, okay.
Aces in the knit game.
Pair sevens.
Always fun.
Pretty.
Where's the 7-2 side is a really important aspect too.
How about
See if anybody has anything playable here.
Could be.
You, Sean, 9-10 will fold. Nobody's got anything. Mariano back with a suited ace.
Raise there.
I'm trying to think if I can think of two people that are more different with how they stack their chips than Terrace and Mariano. Like, Mariano's are pristine stacks of high society. Terrace, it's lucky if they're in
fine.
a stack.
Yeah, like, look at this.
Like,
Oh, it looks
how
fine.
many people with their highest denomination chips would just have it like, yeah. Doug, what do you do there?
Yeah, no, look. Now it's pretty neat.
Mariano puts
my
in the 4 bets.
Goodness. Here we go, folks.
Chips have a way of
Vlogger on vlogger crime.
Like to see Rampage set the trap here. In position against the player still with their knit button, who's incentivized to continue blasting. We're already heads up.
Well, they have to be. Yeah. No,
So let's see how Rampage wants to navigate. Could totally understand a 5-bet too.
That's funny.
And you know that Rampage, the last person he wants to stack at this table is Mariano.
I'd say 80
But there are no friends at the poker table.
him about the chips in the back situation.
Yeah, I know. But now you don't have to because it's quite
no
open.
chips.
Quite in the open. You know?
You have no chips.
Well, I don't have that many chips.
So the 5-bet comes in. It's going to let Mariano know that he's not messing around.
Like, I don't like it when I have like that many like chips like Doug, for example.
All pre-flop, already at 28,500.
Very easy to count.
All
Very
right,
easy.
we got a big pot developing. Let's.
It's okay. Okay.
Thank you, though. I appreciate the.
And there's the call.
All right, you keep going.
37-8
Doug, are you going to be in
the
Vegas
skillet.
December?
Final table, Kevin gives us 3, and there's the ace. This is
Case
disaster
ace.
for Mariano.
But I haven't decided yet.
Doug, we have a big pot. Like,
The case ace hits the flop.
I guess we should maybe consider.
Extremely small bet incoming from Rampage. Got to be c-betting your range on almost all 5-bets. So a micro sizing is expected.
90%. Unless something unexpected comes up.
About 20% of pot.
For sure.
I just can't
And
remember.
Rampage thinks he's
You know if it's
in pretty good shape here.
Oh, you think so?
I think
Is there
it's-
anything
I don't
beating
think
him currently?
I mean, Mariano thinks he's in pretty good shape
Oh.
here.
it's just like
I met Mariano there, and he's going to make the call here, thinking
I think it's just one
he
bullet
may
a
be
day.
good.
Do you play tournaments?
Biggest hand of the night so far, Rick. We're going to see some blood.
Like, you're a tournament guy.
No, not really my
There's the boat
wheelhouse.
and the check mark for Rampage.
Too long. I go frustrated.
Yeah, it's.
Does he want to check here? Could get trappy. You're not scared of anything here. Ace is full.
I'm very selective with like the tournaments I play for the most part, because I only play like 10 to 15 tournaments a year, so I kind of just want to play the better ones.
Yeah, our tables were near each other in the main.
Yo, 11,000.
Day 3 or 4? 4?
That was day 4. Yeah. I think we got
Awful spot here for Mariano. In no man's land. He makes the call as this pot builds to 75.8.
7 would be disaster.
check.
I think Pierre made a like kind of a deepish run, right? Like day 6 or something, 5 or 6. I think couple.
Both players extremely deep.
Made a, like, day 6.
Pot already the largest pot of the day.
All in announced. Rampage going for all of it.
Mariano makes this call. It's a $200,000 pot. Table silent for the first time today.
You're right. Like fluctuate. Is that more than I have?
It is.
Never mind. You're good.
Every one of your chips, Mariano, will be lost if you make this call here. Mariano definitely good enough to get away.
Close.
Yeah.
Wants a count, full count at requested.
So much beats him here. Hearts, 8, 7.
That's good. 6. That's good.
Not even thinking of pocket aces for Rampage.
Ace king, ace queen, ace jack, ace 10.
So much beats him.
Rampage known for massive bluffs, though, Rick. Case ace of hearts on the flop started this mess after a 5-bet pre. Chat doesn't know if he's going to be calling or folding. What do we think? Get your guesses in now. Lodge live stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday right here from Austin, Texas.
Stupid Joe Biden. Thanks a lot, Obama.
Mariano doesn't know what to think, making some jokes about some table talk from about 20 hands ago. Chat is about 50-50 between
I know what you would do, Doug.
call or fold. Rampage looking calm, cool, and collected.
Like a man with pocket aces.
Aces full.
Makes the call. It's $210,000 pot. Already the largest pot of the day at 143.
You don't see Mariano usually take this much time. Really torn.
Sorry, guys.
Take your time.
All good, man.
I should just mock it. So much ego.
Leaning fold. If you guys are just tuning in, you came at the right time. This is about a 5-minute tank. Hand number 62.
No one moving a muscle.
Nobody talking.
I decide, sorry. I should just fold. I don't know why I'm thinking so long. Yeah, I'll just fold.
There's the fold.
A good fold. Mariano lives to fight another day and saves $67,500 with that fold.
They're roommates on this trip. I'm sure that'll be talked about tonight.
Look it up on the stream, bro.
Over dinner.
So I would have called. Or you said, you know what I
You would have
do.
folded in like a...
Oh, I
one
see.
second.
Biggest part of the day.
Wait, no, for some reason.
When he said that, that's what I thought.
Rampage now up 48,000. Alex, Doug, and Yushan, the only other winners.